Hey guys, what's up? This is a channel called Demolisher and it is presented by me Purnachandran over here. So let's start today's lesson. Today we are going to learn about MCLR. So what is MCLR? MCLR is a marginal cost of fund based lending rate. It replaced an existing base rate. So we have to know what is base rate. Base rate was introduced in July 2010. Base rate is a rate at which banks cannot lend to borrowers below this interest rate. So we already having base rate, then why we need MCLR net? So first of all, we should know what is base rate in depth. So I'll explain it now. Base rate is fixed by RBI and banks can fix interest rate above base rate but not below it. If RBI reduces repo rate for the purpose of making banks to reduce the lending rate, but banks did not reduce the lending rate even though RBI reduces the repo rate, and there is no use of reducing the repo rate. For this loophole, RBI introduced MCLR rate. MCLR is used to mandatorily reduce the lending rate in case of repo rate is reduced. Through this thing, RBI can easily reduce the lending rate of the bank through MCLR rate. So how MCLR and base rates are calculated? First we get to know MCLR calculation. MCLR is calculated on the basis of marginal cost of funds, operating expense, tenor premium, cost for the CRR, and base rate consists of cost for the funds, operating expenses, minimum rate of return, cost for the CRR. So we need to know what is tenor premium, cost for the CRR, marginal cost of fund. I will explain it now. The tenor premium is nothing but the charging higher interest rate for a long term loans. Marginal cost of funds is the marginal means the additional or changing situation. Here the cost of fund denotes that banks is incurring to get funds, that is means deposit, is calculated on the marginal basis. What is operating expenses? It means day to day expenses of the banks to run. Cost for the CRR means banks kept CRR ideal without any interest rate given by RBI in order to compensate banks charging an additional rate to the customers. It is called cost for the CRR. I hope you got what I told now. Next one, the marginal cost includes repo rate, but repo rate is not included in the base rate. As I told you already, in MCLR marginal cost of the fund is used, but in base rate cost for the funds alone is used. It means in MCLR repo rate is considered, but in base rate repo rate is not considered. Next, MCLR should be revised monthly. MCLR is very dynamic compared to the base rate. Like base rate, banks are not allowed to lend below MCLR except for few categories like loans against deposit, loans to banks' own employees, and fixed rate. Home loans, personal loans, auto loans will not linked with the MCLR rate. These are the exceptional thing. I hope you got what is the difference between MCLR and base rate. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have any queries, please comment below. I will clear it.